and you will see results as long as you're putting in the work.
Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be sharing with you 10 different ways to hip thrust from home. I know it's quarantine right now, so it's like really hard to get out of our houses and get to the gyms. Most gyms are closed. You don't need any equipment for this except a resistance band
and a kettlebell for one of the exercises.
You can actually do this without a resistance band, but for a few of the exercises you are going to need it to get that extra pump. Do these and I guarantee your butt will grow. Check your measurements with a measuring tape maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, and you will see results as long as you're putting in the work and you're eating enough food, and especially protein, so that your muscles will grow. All right guys, so let's get to it.
So the first exercise is a standard hip thrust. You can do this on a couch, a bench, you can do it at the edge of your bed, a box, whatever you have lying around the house. Just make sure when you thrust your hips, your heels are down, your toes are up, and your chin is tucked. And you want to feel this in your glutes, so make sure you're squeezing at the top. The next exercise is hip thrust with abductions. So you're going to need to grab a band for this one. You're going to do a standard hip thrust, but this time you're going to abduct your knees. So that means bring them out to the sides. You're going to feel this in your side glutes. So this helps grow the muscles around the hips. Next, make sure your feet are nice and clean so you don't leave dark spots on the walls. We're going to do wall hip thrust. So walk your feet up the wall until your knees are at a 90-degree angle. Keep your chin tucked and really thrust those hips. Try to squeeze for about 3 seconds to really feel the glutes activating. We're going to do this for 3 sets of 15. Next move is a frog glute bridge. So instead of a standard glute bridge on the floor, we are bringing our soles of the feet together and thrusting, again holding for about 3 seconds at the top to really feel those glutes activating. And we're going to do this for 3 sets of 20. Next is a single leg glute bridge. So this time you're going to bring one leg up straight towards the sky. If you want more activation, bring the leg down a little bit to like a 60-degree angle. You're going to do 3 sets of 15 on each leg. So by then your glutes should be nice and warm. Next, making our way back onto a bench or whatever you have, we are doing dumbbell hip thrusts. So you just place a dumbbell in your lap at the top of your hips. You want to use something that's not going to be super painful. So if you do have a heavier weight, make sure you're putting down a pad or a towel or something that's going to protect your hip crease. And we're just thrusting up, again, keeping the chin tucked. Staggered hip thrusts. So for these, you're going to place one foot in front of the other slightly. You're going to bring up those toes, heel stays planted, and you're going to hip thrust. So you should feel a slight difference in the foot that is being placed in front of the other one. You should feel that glute activating more in the foot that is outstretched. So aim for 15 to 20 on each leg for 3 sets. Next, we are doing kettlebell swings. So these are amazing for the glutes. If you don't have a kettlebell, then you should get one for sure, because you can do so much with them. Not just kettlebell swings, it's so many different exercises. This is literally my favorite exercise to do for the glutes. This move works the entire posterior chain or the entire backside of your body. It is a great cardio move too that happens to work your glutes tremendously. Next, we have the banded hip thrust. So for this, you're using a band, and I'm just using a kettlebell to anchor it because the dumbbell wasn't heavy enough and it rolled away, as you can see. Okay, so we are literally thrusting forward with that band. So you can use a lighter band, you can use a heavier band, and it's going to give you more resistance. This is the closest thing I think you can get at home to using an actual barbell for the hip thrusts. So the last one, you want to get a bench or a chair, or I'm using the couch. You're going to hinge forward at the hips, and your lower half is going to hang off so that you can slowly come down and squeeze your glutes and hold at the top. Your feet are in a frog position, and this is such a killer. It's a great burnout exercise to do at the end of any type of glute workout.
Oh, and if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my new videos. All right, guys.
Take care of yourselves and happy hip thrusting.